Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians Cast, episode 333. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I am with Brian. What's up, Brian?
Hello.
What's up, Charlie?
Hey guys, how are we doing tonight?
What's up, Tim?
What up?
What's up, Phil?
Yog Sothoth.
Okay, before I start off with everybody else, I just want to say that I have met a real Whovian in the city, and that was Danette. So I finally met somebody of our show in the city, right? Actually, I was going to try to meet her for dinner. Like, she was eating at, I think, Sabaro's Pizza, but my boss didn't get to New York in time. But I did meet her by the Aladdin, so I did meet Danette today. And that was really, really cool and really awesome that I got to meet somebody from our show. And, she's on vacation and stuff, and I didn't want to, start whipping out the camera and sticking camera in her face and podcasting because she was going to watch the Aladdin play. So I'm sure our paths will cross again. But it was a pleasure to meet Danette Stone King in New York City today. And it was really, really nice. I was really happy I got to see her. So next person I'm going to meet is Carol Ann. So that's going to be probably happening in a couple of weeks. So what's up, Mike?
How you doing, guys?
Hey, Mike.
Hey.
Yes, so I got to meet Danette, bro.
Oh, pretty awesome.
Pretty good. How about you?
It is pretty awesome.
Coolness.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, so now... yeah, I was going to try to do TARDIS Travelers today, but, people are on vacation. I don't want to bother her. So if I can see it tomorrow, maybe that'll be cool. Oh, what's the matter with Skype? Oh, somebody's trying to send me a message on Skype. Okay. All right, well, while I'm doing that, Charlie, why don't you show off your stuff?
Oh, sure. I was just showing Joe before. Couple things that I picked up off eBay today in the last couple days. I had picked up the Doctor Who record.
Oh, look at that.
What is that? Like a soundtrack to the Five Doctors or something, or?
It's a miscellaneous themes. Like, it's got the TARDIS theme, or the opening theme. It's got the Sea Devils on there. Trocken. Leisure Hive.
You have a record player.
Yes, I do.
All right, even better.
And it's got a CD recorder, so I can record it on a CD.
Well, we call those turntables now.
Oh. I'm sorry. But yeah, nice.
If they had it on with the 8-track, I have an 8-track player too. So.
Oh my God!
You have it
How
on
awesome is
8-track?
that?
Do you know? You have an 8-track now?
Yeah, I have an 8-track. It's on the side of it.
Do you know that my aunt used to have an 8-track recorder, and I used to record on the 8-track when me and my sister were young. We used to we were joking around with each other, and we used to sing when we were kids. We used to record on the 8-track that we put in the car.
Nice.
Yeah, we had that. So, yeah, I got that little radio here. It's got the turntable. It's got a CD player. It's got an 8-track player.
Wow, that's sick.
You can record everything onto the CD. It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Okay, I did go on my Skype, and I did get a message, Phil. So that's cool. I did go on my Skype, and I did get a message. So you're psychic, Phil. I tell you. He said, check my Skype.
Well, no, I was telling Mike that.
Oh.
Oh,
okay. Gotcha. All right, so we are going to. I was going to start it today, but it's going to happen probably in a couple weeks. TARDIS Travelers will be the new show, as I've been planning it for over a year. And TARDIS Travelers is going to be the show where either I go to meet a real Whovian or someone comes to me, or we meet in between, and we're going to be going around, just talking about each other, like Doctor Who and stuff, and going around the city or going around wherever I go or they go. So that's what TARDIS Travelers is going to be. And it's also going to be like a podcast format too, where sometimes if I go to see somebody, we'll do a show, it'll be TARDIS Travelers, and I'll be with that person.
This was
So-
the original TT. Remember, that was the big secret.
Yeah, the TT,
Remember.
that was the plan for a long
Yeah.
time ago. Yeah,
Cool.
and you know, it just has bad luck because every single time I go to do something with it, it's like things happen. But it is going to happen this year, I promise.
Cool.
So that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And also, my friend Christine is going to launch the Real Whovians Cast at the website, the Everything Show website, Matrix Lord 212 website, as well as my book, brand new relaunch of my book websites. So that is going to happen in the summer. So very exciting stuff.
Nice.
Yes.
Get it out there.
And my plans have changed where before I was going to work on a new book. I have decided complete 360. I'm going to write a movie screenplay instead. So I'm going to be doing that in the summertime. Now, as far as the books go,
Whoa.
sure-
Yeah.
yeah.
Can we elaborate on that a little? Give a little tease.
Yeah, I will say something when it's more
All right.
more stuff to tell. But I'm going to attempt to do something different and do something like that. But the book series will continue. I don't know if I'll have one more out this year. I do want to put out a smaller, if possible, version of my books where it's very, very short and very inexpensive compared to what my publisher was doing. So that's what I'm going to be doing as well. That's my projects anyway. But I don't want to get sidetracked from Real Whovian stuff. All right, so besides that stuff, where's actually Dr. Whovian? Is he around?
Oh, Dr. Whovian, I think he fell asleep, I think.
Did he?
It's
The
past-
artist?
I talked to him. Yeah, I talked to him. I don't know when you were like about 3 hours ago.
Right.
It was all like, all right, we're doing the Real Whovians around 9:30ish or so.
Just to elaborate who Dr. Whovian is, and we're not talking about Sammy Carter. Dr. Whovian is the new name of the old doctor, or as we know him, Old Doc. Now, he has chosen this name, and this is what we're going to call him under. I do want to say, out of the utmost respect, that he is a great guy, and he has started something so wonderful that he had gotten me, and I had gotten the people that I know together, and we met new people. Like I was just watching today, he uploaded stuff that we thought was lost.
How cool was
And
that?
Sammy Carter introduced us to G Doctor, which is Graham, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm watching this, and it's like I almost had like tears thinking about, wow, I'm talking about G Doctor. Like I didn't know who he was, and Sammy Carter was calling himself Dr. Whovian, and we had all wonderful people on our show. Dr. Freedom, who I hope could join us. I had sent him a message on Skype today.
Nice.
But I do want to say that I am very, very grateful to old Dr. Whovian, for starting something, having the guts to like come to all of us, which, he started commenting on my channel and a few people's channels, and he was just like, commenting, and then we started talking, and he got us all together for the Whovians podcast. And it was a wonderful, wonderful thing that happened. And it grew and grew, and we started doing Who in One, which was his classic show from back in the day with Young Doctor.
Yes.
And I will always have fond memories of that. I will always be grateful for that. And when it ended, it was very sad that, here it is, we got it together with everybody, and what was going to happen in the future. And that is when I started the Real Whovians Cast. And of course, Dr. Freedom was already doing his Omega Files, and Sam Carter was doing Who Harmony. And that's what happened. And I've always had this soft spot for the Whovians podcast, because I always hoped secretly it would return. And I'm glad that he came back, Dr. Whovian, and I have 1,000,000% blessing for the Whovians podcast to return. I'm very, very happy to be a part of it as well. and all of us. And I just hope that we all can get together, even Romana and everybody, and just, do it for everybody. Doctor Who's coming back, and let's just get the gang together and let's just knock it out of the park. And of course, everybody's shows are going to continue. Dr. Freedom's doing the Omega Files. I hope you could join us. I'm still doing the Real Whovians Cast, the Everything Show. Mike, you're doing your classic stuff, and Matt Edwards is doing his thing. So everybody could do their own show. That's no problem. But I think it's time. I think it's time that the Whovians podcast comes back with a vengeance. And I just want to say, to my friend, old Doc, Dr. Whovian, you're a really awesome guy, dude, and I'm very grateful. And I say that from the bottom of my heart, that you did this wonderful thing for us. And you'll always be remembered as that, the guy who basically formed our Avengers, so to speak. So always be grateful to you.
Well, it starts this weekend.
That's right.
Yes. So it'll be like we're going to talk about on Saturday. We're going to do the Classic Who episodes, and on Sunday we're going to do the 2005 and up, the current stuff. So a mix of that. Plus, I heard that Dr. Whovian. Got to get used to that. Dr. Whovian is going to start doing his own little videos here and there. Like a couple minute videos talking to, maybe tidbits on a classic episode or something.
Right.
I know he's excited for it. He was loving putting up the older stuff, and looking at that was cool.
You get
all the when you had to laugh, all the speculations everybody was making.
Yeah. It's true.
It's fun. It's just funny. It's funny looking at it.
But I looked at it today and the other day and the other day before that, and I'm like thinking, like, it seemed like it was so long ago.
I know.
Like it was like 5-10 years ago, and we looked like younger, And then I'm looking at myself, I'm like, man, what happened to me? Like, my face got fatter. I look like a kid, and here I'm looking like I've aged like rapidly. So
yeah,
voice has even got deeper. It's like
that's when you talk to your friend Jim Beam and you say, hey, look, we need to get our buddy the captain over here right now.
Yeah, or Jack Daniel or something. Yeah. No, honestly, we were, even though we're adults. I mean, we were kids, and we having fun, and we were all part of even Pissy the Clown.
Pissy was there. And he might make a return eventually. So yeah.
And I even brought in Stephen Price that you met, and he met. Now I don't know.
Your first 2-in-1 with Stephen Price. How priceless that was.
I don't know if it's recovered. I don't know if it's recovered, but
it's not. It's just in our memories.
How did y'all lose these videos? Did somebody crash?
It's just
the BBC thing.
Circumstance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The time, but there are quite a few missing Whovian episodes.
There was some things are rewritten, so we'll just leave it like that. But
there are some, there's still some, lingering around here and there, so that's pretty cool.
Believe it or not, maybe Sammy Carter could find it, because I have heard that he's big in Hong Kong, so maybe the Whovians podcast is huge over there. Maybe they have some episodes. I don't know.
Could be possible.
Honestly, it is possible, and stranger things have happened. So, so Whovians podcast all the way, baby. That's all I gotta say. And Mike, why don't you speak about it a little more, promote it. Some of the members we've had on there that we've had Ronnie, Romana.
Yeah. That's how we met all our friends.
Mr. What's Rossable.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
And it kind of, it kind of stunk. It stunk when it ended. It kind of sucked, and we, tried to do our thing with the. I remember me, you, and Graham talking about doing a show, which became the Real Whovians, which is awesome. And this is where it's at now, so that's freaking awesome.
The funny thing too is I remember promoting the Real Whovians cast in the limo, that it was coming, and then I was getting all these crazy comments like, "Oh my God, who are you?" And like that, I'm nobody, but it's just.
I know, but it was cool. We're trying to think of names for it and all, and it is what it is. It's cool now.
Yeah.
And Brian did, or Dr. Freedom did, did the Omega Files, which was awesome. He kept that going. He
was doing that before.
Oh yeah.
He was doing that before the Whovians podcast ended. I think he started doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, did the news.
And everybody had anniversaries. Everybody had anniversaries around the same time. I think Omega Fowles, then was Sweet Harmony, then it was us.
Yeah,
So,
well, that's what it's going to be, dude. It's hopefully we get everybody back to get, you know, for even on a weekend thing, so we could just chit chat about a classic or, you know, a current episode. Then we got.
and it's not that everybody, Monk.
Right. Or yeah, then we got Monk. He's going to do the tidbit section. Well, you know, he'll give us some tidbits from classic episodes, like Did You Know kind of stuff. Graham, I don't know where he is right now. He's supposed to do some audio
But there's no
stuff.
pressure. I mean, people could just pop in, like Dr. Green could pop in for the episode.
Same with Tim and the other guys. Tim here, you know, the guys that read the audios, I mean, or that listen to the audios would be a big help on, you know, schooling us that really haven't got a chance to listen to, you know, the audios yet. Any of you guys. You know, if you recommend any audios or give us a basic, you know, overview of an audio, you know, it's appreciated, man.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'm gonna sit down and start, you know, listening to some audios eventually. I will.
And you know, Modern Age Nerd too started with the too, and the whole ones and stuff. So, and you know what? We're all going to be back hopefully, but I do have to say too that, you know, a lot of people don't notice, but a lot of us have stuff behind the scenes that we do. Like Danette runs the stuff for me for the Real Walking Cast Facebook page. You know, that's going to be growing, and a lot of the Whovians on our show are doing different pages of mine, and I'm on your page, Mike. Doctor Sanctuary as an administrator. Thank you. So we do each other's stuff behind the scenes. We have pages, we have groups, we have a lot. I mean, we have Doctor Sanctuary.
Which another thing is we're trying to get a community on Google Plus. You know, because they kind of have a group, but it's called a community.
Right.
So we're doing a Whovian, so then everybody can come on. You could share your, you know, you could share your videos on there. You could share, you know, Real Whovians. You know, Freedom. You know, want to share Omega Files. You know, whatever. All Doctor Who related stuff. It'll be cool.
And that's part of why I did the websites too, because I think YouTube is changing, and you know, it's going to be a point where we're going to be not doing YouTube and we're going to be doing other things. So. It's good to have other different avenues, like streaming all different things, to do our shows, you know, because we can't always do it on Hangout. So, but yeah, the Whovians on Google Plus is awesome.
Yeah.
We also have, like I said, your Doctor Sanctuary, which
on Facebook.
You know, and we have Say No to the BBC for Cutback Doctor Who that scribes, and I'm an administrator on there. We also have TARDIS Travelers, the Facebook page. We have Doctor Who Forever. We have Fight for Who. We have the Whovian Universe, Doctor Who Universe. There's so many different pages. It's Gallifreyan Whovians, Harmony, Living Dream Stories, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. So just wanted to put it out there, all the different variety of stuff we have out there. And Idris Diaries, so we got Caroline's. So that's just
my news page that I do.
You have what?
I have that news page. I have my Doctor Who at 50 that I do the news pages.
Oh, yeah. We got to share that on the Facebook pages. Absolutely. We'll put a link to on the video.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the Whovians on Google Plus will be great for everybody sharing their, you know, their stuff, their other groups on Facebook or whatever website you guys have, stuff like that.
Right.
You know,
and you know what, too?
A community.
A lot of things could happen, too. Like, I know we were going to start it with the Whovians podcast, but we were going to do the next generation of Whovians, you know, our children, that would be part of their own. And now it's years later, and my kids are kind of teenagers, so I don't know. But I know.
Oh, yeah. And my daughter Zoe, she's like, anytime you guys are going to be talking about Christopher Eccleston, I'll join in.
So I think it's going to be a possibility we're going to have the, you know, the young Whovians.
Get her in on Sunday then, Mike. All right?
Yes, she will. She will.
Cool.
She'll be on that one. That's her doctor. She loves Eccleston.
Right.
That's cool.
So you could expect us Whovians to grow in numbers, right? Because we're all connected, you know.
Yes.
That's the main thing. And I think it's the most powerful group, really. next to Trekkies. I mean, we really are growing leaps and
Yeah,
bounds.
more than Trekkies. Everything
I think we
Trekkies
are.
got from Doctor Who anyway, so
Yeah.
pretty much.
Trekkie's like
Great.
the one.
So, all right. So I wanted to talk about the article about Series 8 that hit today. And basically, I think we only have a few episodes left they have to film, if I'm not mistaken.
They're on the last
right
two.
now. Well, no, actually, they're on the finale they're doing, the two-part finale. But then there's one more episode that they have to do and a Christmas special. So technically, 3 episodes left for Peter Capaldi to film for Series 8. And
Won't they do that after
when
they go on their
return,
own?
Yes.
no, well, they're doing it now.
Yeah.
They may be finished before the tour. The only thing that he has left to do after the tour is probably the Christmas special. So they're really ahead of schedule.
How did they manage to do 12 episodes in 6 months?
I don't.
Last year, it
I'll
took them,
tell you-
11 months to get 14 in the bag.
Yeah,
I-
I've heard it takes,
you know what I think it
what,
is?
5 weeks an episode,
Yeah,
doesn't
but
it?
you know what I think? You know what I think they did, honestly?
Started early.
It
Okay,
takes
you guys forget something. They have Malcolm Tucker on that set. Do you think that they're not going to hurry their asses off? They don't want Malcolm breathing down their damn necks.
I think what they did was they did 2 weeks of filming for each episode, and they just waited with the special effects. They didn't. I think that they just kept filming, and let the special effects add while they're just filming. And I think that's what they did.
Isn't it? I mean, in other
No,
words,
I don't think so. I
like
think
3 parts production, 2 parts post-production, isn't it? I mean, that's
But
pretty
I
much
think
how
it's.
the
I
rule
think
of
they're
it.
just no, but I think they're doing it faster. I think they're just filming, and then special effects after. I think that's what's happening.
I seem to recall an article that had said they might have been starting in like late November or December. This was a while ago.
Do you think
so-
they did that and they just didn't announce it?
They could
Yeah.
have. It's just
Because
They could have been doing a lot of.
January.
They could be doing
They could
studio shots. You know, they could be
Yeah.
doing anything behind the scenes and then do the outside stuff.
All right. Well, let's get a lowdown of the episodes. Episode 1 is written by Stephen Moffat. Episode 2. Oh, Stephen Moffat and directed by Ben Wheatley, and that's considered Block 1. Episode 2 is Phil Ford, Ben Wheatley, Block 1. Episode 3 is Mark Gatiss, Block 3, directed by Paul Murphy. Episode 4, strikingly, is Stephen Moffat again, with Douglas McKinnon. That's Block 2. Episode 5 is Stephen Thompson, directed by Douglas McKinnon. That's Block 2. Episode 6 is Garth Roberts, directed by Paul Murphy. Block 3. Episode 7 is Peter Harness, directed by Paul Wimshurst. That's Block 4. Episode 8 is Jamie Matheson, directed by Paul Wimshurst. That's Block 4. Episode 9, which I don't think they did yet, is Jamie Matheson, directed by Douglas McKinnon. That's Block 5. A separate block, I think.
Well, I think
Is
aren't
episode 9.
they blocking by director? They're doing directors doing 2 episodes back to back, pretty much.
Episode 10 is To Be in.
They've done that before. They did that with
So a director can work on 2 episodes at the same time, pretty much.
yeah, 'cause they did that with Rise of the Cybermen, Age of Steel, and then
Episode 11
Party in the
told
Ways,
us.
where they filmed all not Party in
Right.
the Ways.
Episode 10, episode 11 and 12 is Stephen Moffat, and then the Christmas special is 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that, but then there was also some titles that they had, I think. What was the titles I've seen? Was it a Blaster? I think it was a Blaster.
Jesus, that cat.
Right? Shoot that thing.
Garfield
It's
was
the
on
Netflix
there.
Doctor Who, right?
Does she have something to say?
Yeah, if you want some weed. Hey, you heard her.
That's one of the descendants of the cat nurses.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is, hey, last night we had Brian's toes. Today we have cats.
Hey, that's not bad.
Okay. I don't know where that article
Should I
was, but they
not
said something, some interesting.
I'm just happy that it's less than 2 months away and there's not any spoilers. So
They had some interesting titles.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to get any more from now on. That shot that we got of the monuments might be some of the last ones we get.
Okay, I guess not. At least she
So
shut
there's a lot of paranoia.
Yeah, at least you shut up.
For some love.
Even the animals love our show.
Right.
Yeah, it is an awesome show. That's right. That's right. We'll just have all animals one day, just doing their own podcast.
Yeah, like Tim said, I mean, we only got like about 2
I guess
months,
I can't
man.
find
I mean,
it
holy
now,
crap.
but that's that.
Went by pretty fast when you think about it.
It's
Yeah,
a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
What about you, Chris?
My buddy's sleeping in his room, and he never lets his cat in there.
Oh,
In there and scream until she finally manages to wake him up.
oh jeez.
Which means that if he's knocked out like he is right now, she will do this shit until 6 a.m.
Damn.
why wouldn't he let his cat in?
I have no idea.
I mean, cats really aren't owned by anybody, right? I mean, they pretty much own their people.
Pretty much.
You can't tell a cat what to do. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, she wants to lay with him.
yeah, it's less than 2 months away, and there's no spoilers, which is awesome. Because I don't want any spoilers. I just want to be. I want to be amazed,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be amazed. And I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna love it.
I'm going to say you are going to be amazed. That's what I'm saying. We all
Makes
will.
sense.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
we will.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't wait until Capaldi, man.
And
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Chris, what are you
Surprise
looking for?
everyone.
Series 8.
What was that?
What are you looking for with Series 8?
I'm just looking forward to see what kind of Dr. Capaldi is going to be. I mean, I think that's what we're all looking forward to, but I knew when he was first announced, I just said, okay, this is going to define where the show goes, so I'm excited for that.
Right.
Okay.
God bless you, Bill.
Yes, God bless you. Exactly.
Well, I do think it's going to be a little different. I think they really are doing kind of a relaunch in a way.
Your face must be weak because I haven't burst into flames.
Oh.
Oh. Maybe he'd be like a bit more darker type doctor.
Good
Maybe.
question.
Whatever he's going to be is going to be excellent.
Yeah.
It's going to be perfect for him. Oh, yeah.
Watch him be like the most lighthearted doctor ever, and we're all going to be like, what?
Hey.
No, I think he's going to be funnier. I mean, I think
be,
this
yeah.
guy knows how to do comedy. He's going to be funnier than people are. They think he's going to be Malcolm Tucker, and I know he's going to be funnier than that. He's going to be.
Yeah, for sure.
He's going to have
Moffat
a lot of
kept
cool
hinting
lines.
at it.
I'm waiting to see the people who are disappointed that he's not acting like Malcolm Tucker. Like, how come
Yeah.
he doesn't act like him anymore?
I think he's going to act like him a little bit.
He's going to have that side to him.
Oh, yeah, but there's only so far he can go with it.
Yeah.
It was the fucking Daleks. That's what you do. You get out there and you tell them the fucking Daleks did it. And that's what starts
When he gets mad, he's going to be like just making him feel like stupid, like the villains or something.
Yeah, but he can't say, he can't
No
say
curse.
those words, the C word, the F word. He can't do any of that. So, I mean, you'll get that side of his personality, but I think he's really
I
going to
just want to, I want to see him screaming at the Daleks, and then they just zoom into like the Daleks, like eye stalk, and then like zoom into him, and he's just like yelling, and they're just standing there. They don't even say exterminate. They're just like, with the light, and it's like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And they're just like,
They just turn around and go.
Yeah,
Just
they'd be like,
forget this.
retweet.
like waving his head. They start backing up a little bit, and it's like, yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
I would like to see him at like his. I'm hoping, and I like to see with his doctor, like with the ledge that the doctor not normally has.
I want to
Like,
see him rip the plunger right off.
I would like to see like the type of ledge that the 9th Doctor had and the 11th Doctor, like between those type of ledges.
Hmm.
Yeah. No choking anybody, but yeah.
10 got pretty mad sometimes too. So yeah, I mean the Doctor has that side to him anyway. I mean they've all shown that. So it's just a different variation on the same kind of thing, isn't it? But I mean Capaldi's so brilliant. It's really going to be good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he will be.
I think so. So where's our buddy Stephen Price? The guy that met like Peter Capaldi like twice.
Yeah, he's asleep. He was at his mom's house for the week, I think.
Okay.
And his iPad wasn't working right, so he got pissed off, and I think he
It was like 4 in the morning over there. So.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 3-4.
I would invite Danette, but she went to see Aladdin tonight, so
Oh, okay.
she'll be back. She'll come back from vacation probably.
Cool.
So, all right, guys, I think that's it for the Real Whovians cast. I know we ran a little longer than I expected, but because I sent the outline to Bill. So the next stop is going to be Everything Show. So stay tuned for the return of the Whovians podcast on Saturday, Mike, and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday, yeah.
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday will be Classic Who.
Right.
For this, what's this week? The Invisible Enemy. If you got, everybody's welcome to join. K&I's first appearance. So that's a great episode.
On Monday, because I'm at work on Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday we will be doing Rose.
And I get to pick the next episode. I heard next week.
Yes.
And I already told
let's not spoil it.
It's one
of your favorites. I know it's one of your favorites. So yeah,
yes, it is.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
All right. So that's it. Take care. Bye for now, everybody.
Bye-bye.